Yes, it's Tales from the Jails with John G. Sutton. Thank you very much for watching this little channel here. Do please like and subscribe. It's down there, folks. Today we're going to talk about the Scottish Prison Service and a new decision that they've made in the Scottish Parliament. They're not going to allow trans women to be located in female prisons. This follows the case of a man who had been known as Adam Graham, who changed his name to Isla Bryson, and he was located in a female prison, or he or she or it. Well, far be it from me to decry the decision to change sex, and was located in a female prison. The problem was that when Isla Bryson was known as Adam Graham, this individual had raped 2 women. Now, reports that I read said that this Isla Bryson in the female prison was going into the shower units and whipping off all the kit and proudly sporting a large semi-flexible erection and showering amongst the naked females. And Isla Bryson still had all the male genitalia. For those of you who are not familiar with that, it usually involves meat and 2 veg. Anyway, they have now decided that that is not going to happen. The latest figures for the Scottish Prison Service are that there were 23 transgender prisoners in Scotland, according to the Ministry of Justice there. They included 19 trans women, that's men who have transited from being male to being female, and 7 of them were in women's prisons, and 4 individuals were trans men, that's females who had transitioned into males. Now, quite how they do that is a mystery best known to those who are involved, but certainly seems to me an interesting proposition. But previous guidance in 2014 in the Scottish Prison Service allowed prisoners to be placed in facilities matching their gender, what they identified as. Well, genetically male, genetically female, male prison, female prison. It seems to me reasonably straightforward, but not to the Scottish Prison Service. And of course there was a massive outcry when Isla Bryson was located in the female prison, and of course that particular individual has now been removed and placed in a male establishment. So that will be interesting for Isla Bryson, and interesting for the Scottish Prison Service. And indeed, life is a cabaret, old chum. Don't you think? Yeah. I have to say that in the British prison system, when I was there, I did see certain inmates who were wanting to be identified as female, and they were casually entertaining themselves with other male inmates. But the common practice was what's known as fellatio. For those of you who are not familiar with that somewhat technical term, it involves in sucking todgers. Yes, folks, todgers. I've seen, who was it, the Cambridge rapist? He wanted to be a woman, believe it or not. He raped all these women and he wanted to be a woman. Dressed himself up in female clothing. Well, he made himself a dress, completely naked underneath it, jumped out, tried to kiss me. It wasn't very well received, let me tell you that. So that's it for today. Tales from the Jails, a little bit about trans individuals in the Scottish Prison Service and about the activities of certain individuals in the prison system in general. And it's that time of day, folks. Yes, and if you've got any subjects you want me to discuss here, just put them in the comments below. I do my very best to read them. I usually read them on the same day, so if you're going to write to me on the current day, and I will do my very best to facilitate that. Here we are. I'm going to read you a poem now. Not going to sing to you. You've had enough troubles. Right, okay, here we go. This is a comedy poem by Lewis Carroll. This is Jabberwocky. Are you sitting comfortably? Are you sitting comfortably? Jabberwocky. 'Twas brillig, and the slithy toves did gyre and gimble in the wabe. All mimsy were the borogoves, and the moan raths outgrabe. Beware the Jabberwock, my son, the jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the jub bird, and shun the frumious bandersnatch. He took his vorpal sword in hand. Long time the manxome foe he sought. So rested he by a tumtum tree, and stood a while in thought. And as in uffish thought he stood, the Jabberwock, with eyes of flame, came whiffling through the tuggly wood, and burbled as it came. 1, 2, 1, 2, and through the vorpal blade went snicker-snack. He left it dead, and with his head he went galumping back. And thou hast slain the Jabberwock? Come to my arms, my beamish boy. O frabjous day, Kaloo-Kalay, he chortled in his joy. 'Twas brillig, and the slithy toves did gyre and gimble in the wabe. All mimsy were the borogoves, and the moan raths outgrabe. That was Jabberwock by Lewis Carroll, as recited by John G. Sutton on Tales from the Jails. Do like and subscribe. Have a look down there. There's a link to my interviews with Sean Atwood and James English, and a link to my book on Amazon. Thank you very much.